Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahal, Wakar and double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone, and to the bishops and elders in Connecticut, and to the high priests and teachers that taught our apostles, and to the brothers that's out there putting their lives on the line, teaching this truth, and this Yah Damar from the Great Millstone, Houston. And I'm going to go into the lesson today, going into the heathens going in captivity, right? Our time is almost up, you know. And you can see, the ones that know the brothers with the like-minded men, like-minded brothers, man. Hey, you can see what's going on. Esau being found out. He's being exposed with his wickedness and his nastiness, you know. And let's just go into it. Let's start with Psalms 126 and 1, right? And it reads, a song of decrees. When Yahweh Shai turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. It's a bad dream, a nightmare, right? Who was Zion? Well, that's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, right? Verse 2, Psalms 126 and 2. Then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, Yahweh Shai have done great things for them, right? Man, we're gonna be with joy, laughter, singing, because we're gonna be good. We're gonna be set good, man, through the promises that Yahweh Shai kept with Abraham, through Isaac and Jacob, right? And let's get Jeremiah 30 and 3. And it reads, for lo, the days come, said Yahweh Shai, that I will bring again the captivity of my people. Who is this people? The Israelites, Israel and Judah, right? Going into both of the you could say Israel, the northern kingdom, and you could say use Judah as the southern kingdom, right? Which is all the tribes, you know. So I will bring again the captivity of my people, Israel and Judah, said Yahweh Shai, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, right? What's that? What's that land? Israel, okay? And they shall possess it. So there you go. That's going to be our main headquarters, as the apostles and brothers say, in Israel, man. So we're going to get that land again. It's gonna be beautiful, man. So let's get into it. Let's go to Isaiah 24. What's that? 21. Let's see what that says. Yeah, here you go. Isaiah 24 and 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh Shai shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. Who was that? These so-called Edomites, right? And these other nations too. That's on high, these top elites of these other heathen nations, right? Verse 22, Isaiah 24 and 22. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison. And after many days shall they be visited. Now, if you look on the screen, this what this scripture reminds me of. I'm gonna read it again. And they shall be gathered together. You see, if you're looking at the screen, as prisoners are gathered in the pit. Yeah, all chained up, and shall be shut up in the prisons. And after many days shall they be visited. Right. And you see this Jake right here, hey, he's in rulership and he's happy. If you're looking, just being, just vision. And I got this from the brother that's out there in the Bay Area. This is some of his works, right? So I like this. I like that. That's why I had to put it on there. And yeah. So let's continue. Let's get Michael. What's that? 4. Uh, 4. Come on, man. 4:13. See what that says. Okay. Michael 4:13. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion. Right. For I will make thine horn iron. Horn goes into strength or power. Right. For I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass. Hoofs, goes into what horses have. It's gonna be brass, just showing you power. And thou shalt beat in pieces, right, many people, and I will consecrate their game, right? These many peoples, these heathens, unto Yahweh Shema Shai, and they substance unto Yahweh Shema Shai of the whole earth. So yeah, man, we gonna possess their substance and all that, I mean, this is pretty much we gonna have the power over these damn heathens. They got anything to say about it, man. You will get your, like they say in the world, you'll get your hat brought to you, you know. And let's get um, Psalms 2:8. Let's see. Yeah, here you go. This Psalms 2:8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. You see, check that out. And the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. Right. And it's gonna be starting off with Yahweh Shai. And we're gonna be he's gonna pretty much give us, the ones that's out here doing his work, his elect men that he prayed for back in John the 17th chapter, right? And I'm gonna read it again. Let me see what let me start at 7. Psalms 2:7. I will declare the decree. Yahweh had said unto me, thou art my son, right? And just see, this is Yahweh Shai. He's talking about Yahweh. I'm gonna read it again. Psalms 2:17. I would declare the decree. Yahweh had said unto me. Who was this saying? This is Yahweh Shai. Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. See? Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Right? Ruling over these heathens. And he's gonna Yahweh Shema Shai gonna Yahweh gonna give Yahweh Shai all this, with his the elect, right? Verse 9, Psalms 2:9, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. See that? Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a pile of vessels, right? We're gonna be all over these damn heathens, mainly Esau Edom. Okay. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Right? That's what we're going to be. We're going to be wise kings and judges, of this planet. We're going to be ruling. Okay? Serve Yahweh with fear and rejoicing with trembling. Right? That's what we're doing. We're doing that now. Kiss the Son, right? Lest he be angry and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little. Right? Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. That's what we're doing. We putting our trust in him and we kissing the Son, man. We doing what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want that wrath, that anger to come down upon us. Yeah. And then the point is that, hey, we're going to be ruling these heathens. We're going to break them with an iron that should dash, thou shalt break them with that rod of iron into pieces. We're going to be ruling these damn heathens. See? And let's go to Psalms. I pray that this is edifying. Okay. Psalms 147 and Slaki 149 and 7. And it reads, let me see. Let me start at to 5. Psalms 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful right? In glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Yeah, the saints. Who's the saints? The Israelites. Okay? Let's prove that right quick. Let's get Psalms um 148 and 14. Let me see. Oh, I keep saying 15. It's 14. Come on, man. And there we go. Psalms 148 and 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, right? Remember that horn that, that goes into power, strength, okay? He also exalted the horn of his people, the praises of all his saints. See? Even, right? Even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise Yahweh Bashim Shai. See that? So that's showing you who the saints are. The Israelites. Let's get the other one in what's that? Psalms 50 and 5. Yeah, there we go. Psalms 50 and 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Who made that covenant? By sacrifice. The Israelites with Moses, right? So yeah, let's get back into it. I want to bring that out. Let me see something. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. Psalms 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds, right? Hey, we ain't singing aloud well, at least I'm not. I'm not singing aloud upon my bed because I got to get up early in the morning and go to work. Okay? Let the high praises of Yahweh power be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hands. That's going to be in the kingdom, you know. Like the apostles and brothers say, we're going to literally have a sword in our hands. And it makes sense, right? Verse 7, Psalms 149 and 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings, right? Who are them kings today? These certain presidents, right? These top elites, these banker families, with chains, and they nobles with feathers of iron. Yep, changed up. To execute upon them the judgment written, dishonor have all his saints. Right, there was the word saints again. Praise ye Yahweh Shema Shah. Read it again. Psalms 149 and 9. To execute upon them the judgment written. Okay. Dishonor have all his saints. Dishonor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh Shema Shai. Right. And let's get that one. Let's go ahead and go to Revelations right quick. Okay. Man, I just go ahead and get to the point. Revelations 13:9. Just put it in the cover. The famous one, right? Revelations 13 and 9. And listen up. If any man have an ear, right? Listen up. Let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity, right, shall go into captivity. Who led us in captivity? Esau, Edom, right? And some of these other heathen nations have too. That's why they go into captivity too. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Then go saints again. Of the Israelites. Those is the patience, man. We patient and waiting. Boy, I can't wait. And I know the apostles, from Great Millstone, they can't wait either. And the brothers that been doing this for a while. The elders too. Can't forget about the elders out there in Connecticut. Them too. I'm reading it again. Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So yeah, you damn Edomites, you know what I'm saying? You Hamites, all y'all, Moab, Ishmael, Elon, all y'all getting your asses going in captivity. But the thing is, after 1,000 years, the other nations, y'all gonna be all right. But Esau Edom, you're gonna be done away with. Okay, and I can't wait. So I hope this been edifying and to the point. Okay, until next time, I'm gonna give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahawah Kakadash. Until next time, Shalom.